Welcome back to Final Fantasy Tactics Advance. We're gonna start our first battle. Not counting the tutorial. Although this is almost a tutorial. Not much is gonna really happen. Whoa, so this is a chocobo, huh? It's way bigger than I imagined. Cool. Hey, they're kinda cute. Step too close and he'll peck your eye out. Oh, I already know all about that. What is it? It's wolves. Company. Here, Chocobo, stay in the hutch while we deal with these wolves. You don't get to do anything cool like ride Chocobos in this game. Don't even think about touching those Chocobos. So we get to pick our team. Defeat all foes. We cannot use fire. What was the judge saying about some law just now? What do laws have to do with fighting? Ah, I was remiss in my explanations. Laws are like the rules of engagement, guidelines you must follow in combat. When a judged clan, that is, a clan watched over by a judge, fights, it abides by laws. It's not enough to do battle. We must do battle with care to not break any law. You serious? That sounds like a pain. Yes, but not without gain. Only by keeping the letter of the law may a clan enjoy its full privileges, not to mention the reward offered to those who heed the judge's word. Why don't you try picking the privilege this time round, Nimrod? Don't fret over your choice. Consider it to be a gift. First choose which clan members will participate in the battle, and then choose the privilege you will use. So unlike last time, in the first game you don't get a reward for playing by the rules, you just have to. Let's put you in the rear somewhat. Now you get a buff when you, as long as you are abiding by the rules. And then we don't have room for a thief character, so that's sad, but okay. Proceed. So I get a buff here. I can either do here power up 1, agility, speed, luck, and AP rewards. The damage could be very, very useful. Always obey the law when you can, but note that all is not lost when you can't. The penalties for breaking the law are not so severe. You'll merely lose your clan privilege, and fallen comrades will remain so until the battle ends. You cannot resurrect. Yeah, KO'd units may not be revived with Phoenix down or raise. You cannot raise them after KO'd if you break the law. Yeah, if you should break the law, simply keep fighting and hope for the best. The first game, maybe you'll remember, you can get jailed or fines if you break the law. On the secondary screen, you can see for these wolves that they have elemental weakness to water, half damage earth, neither of which we have, so it's not a big deal. And this Baknami doesn't have any elemental affinities. Unit info. Members of this race are seldom seen without their distinguishing masks. What they lack in intelligence, they make up for in aggression. Goblin attack. We can see what that does. Series of quick punches ignores target's armor defense. And for these guys, fangs attacks with razor sharp fangs. I guess it's just an attack. It's pointless, so she can just stand still. Sid doesn't quite make it to the enemy. This guy doesn't quite make it there. He can first aid, but that's not useful right now. My archer can also do first aid. He can do an attack. And then wait. I can move up and attack. First aid is just a self-heal that does not require MP. I do want to move up, but I don't want to get close enough to get hit by the enemies. Cast Blizzard. I'll have her wait again as well. Especially on hard mode, I think you just want to try and get the opportunity to heal yourself as much as you can. And anytime you can avoid taking damage, you should. Don't really know how else to play this. See if I can hit him. I can, it just didn't do a lot. I mean, that's probably gonna hit, but nothing you can do about it. Sid gets to do his own turn. I mean, he will defeat that guy, it just hurts him as well. But now you get to see, there we go, we get loot. Power fruit. We should be able to check later if that does anything interesting. Flank the enemy whenever you can. Here, look at that, 42 damage. I can already cast Cure on Nimrod. Why not? Put him back at full health. That's a lot of damage that they would do, but I'm not too worried about them hitting Sid. Flank him. This is going to set up a good opportunity. So that's a hit. He's on low HP. I get to cast. Let's do Thunder this time. And it'll damage both of them if it hits. It's 1 KO. Arrow in the back. No problem. Move up. Can I cure? If I go all the way up here. Yeah, I could cure Sid. But it does mean that he could attack my mages if he wants to. Sid probably is able to finish him off. No, not quite. Oh, unless you do a critical hit. There we go. That's the last. We'll see if those mangy mutts. Just think about Alistair from Dragon Age Origins going, he's not mangy. But the dog. I don't quite understand the XP system here. As you can see, it says 60 plus 2, 1 plus 7, 1 plus 2, 1 plus 1. 3 of them level up. Maybe online there's some resource explaining it. I get some stuff here, a rope and some knuckles for following the law, so that's good. That's free stuff. Today's a good day to be a chocobo, hehe. And a good day to quest. All we need now is to collect our pay. So I think you understand well enough what it is we do. You might keep an eye out for quests that promise to lead you toward home. Home, right. It's all tied up in that book with the blank pages. Figure that book out and I'll find my way back. The magic book, yes. I just wish I'd been paying more attention to the thing. I remember it was old, real old. The cover was all faded. I didn't even see what it was called. The question is, who wrote it, where, and for what reason? 3 questions, actually. Don't tell me you carry your journal around, Nimrod. A journal? What? Yeah, turns out you have it on you. Hey, it is a journal. I assumed it was some kind of belt or tool pouch. You mean that's not yours? Do I look like the type to keep a journal to you? That you do not. Huh? What is it? Has it been written in? Look at this, Sid. This journal talks about me in the library. And coming to Ivalice and getting rescued. Everything I've done is in here. Ah, so you do keep a journal. There we go. I think it keeps itself. Look, words are appearing in it right now. Ah, it's recording the fight with the wolves just now. A magic journal? Yet another surprise. You're full of them, aren't you? You think this magic journal's got something to do with that book? Possibly. No, it's certain. You found your first clue. That wasn't so hard. So, who would know something about a magic journal? Maybe a wizard? What if I can find a quest that would take me to one? That's it. Sid, let's get back to town and check out the lists at the pub. There we go. Got more loot. New abilities mastered. Let's check our units real quick. You've mastered new abilities. Everyone that's jumping here is someone that learned a new ability, so that way you know that you can change out their equipment. But I don't have a different sword. Oh, no, he didn't actually learn first aid, though. But he learned shield bearer. So any class where if he's got shield bearer equipped, that means he can hold a shield in his offhand. There's nothing equipment-wise we can give him otherwise. It's under set abilities. Yeah, there's a little bit of an explanation, but we can swap these out. Arts of War is mandatory for him to keep right now because he's a soldier, and that's the soldier abilities. Here's items. Using items is an ability. You can change this you can either remove it, but you can change it for the abilities of another class if you learn a new class. A reaction ability here is for whenever you get hit, so it will be a counter attack of some sort, and then a passive. Yeah, usually they change their attributes or allow them to wear equipment they wouldn't otherwise be able to equip. Like some classes, like a mage that maybe isn't able to wear a shield, but with shield bearer they can wear a shield in their offhand. Okay, Eggle learned the basic Black Mage abilities. And we don't know some of these jobs yet, but we know Time Mage, 5 mastered Black Mage action abilities, Illusionist, 2 White Mage for Black Mage abilities, Alchemist, 2 Illusionist abilities. So having him learn White Magic would be useful. And she learned Cure, nay, so she could become... Sorry, I'm messing around with the menu here a bit too much. Again, I don't have a staff that teaches her another ability. I can give her this Silken Robe, which is better, more resistance. And then Lush Gooby here. He's a warrior, which is similar to a soldier. No, I meant to give him items as well. Shield bearer. Again, I also don't have anything for him. White monk could be very, very good. Change him into a white monk. Then he could wear these metal knuckles and learn roundhouse, which isn't a particularly good ability, but it's something. And then I don't have armor for him, so I have to go buy some. And these guys still don't have anything learned yet. It's gonna play a cutscene when we get back to town. My route is blocked. Whatever do you mean? That portrait is the generic male, or not male, but human blue mage. And that's a hunter. Bandits on the high road. Several merchant caravans reported attacks between here and Kamoa. Purely profit seekers, I hear. They let those who offer up the goods and guild they want go free. This is an illusionist, by the looks of it. Little good it does us without 2 coins to rub together. Oh, do you see the hidden character kind of at the top there? I believe that's Mont Blanc from the first game, the little Moogle, next to Sid. And that's the only high road out of this place. Bandits, huh? Their timing couldn't be worse. Why is that? I had a mind to take that high road to Kamoa. I'm tired of scratching around in the dirt here for scraps of information. If there are bandits on the road, why not bring them in? We can teach them a lesson and open the road. 2 birds with 1 stone. Easier said than done, probably. It'll take more than a stone to put that lot in their place, but I don't see as we have a choice. Hey, maybe someone's posted a reward for getting rid of them in the pub too. Better get there quick before someone else has the same idea. I'll have a look into this journal of yours on my own. While I'm away, you'll have to quest without me, but I'm sure it's nothing you can't handle. Don't worry, I'll come back if you need me for anything particularly important. Be safe. So just, he won't be guesting in the next battle or so. Or at least if you don't do anything non-main quest related. Oh, we can check out the bazaar immediately. Here's something. Survival sets. That's the only thing we've got something unlocked. You see that little red icon. Gicket lead, snake skin, tiny mushrooms. A jackknife. I think that's a, yeah. Very basic knife for thieves. We have to buy some stuff. Let's buy a jackknife. Spear, battle rapier, longsword, lightsaber. See, lightsaber is blue for blue mage, but we can't. We don't have anyone that can be a blue mage yet. A lot of these are not good. Like the rapier and the short spear. Like, it's a basic weapon, but it doesn't teach anything. It's the worst weapon for the classes that they belong to. Rod, staff, knuckles for berserker. Attack up is not bad, but we don't... I think a berserker is a... I think that's a Sikh class. We don't have a Sikh, obviously. Beastmaster, Sage, Green Mage. We don't have access to any of those classes. Ranged weapons. Cannoneer, flintlock, that's all stuff we don't have. Plumed hat. Can I... No abilities available. Oh, there we go. You can see everyone that can wear one. White monk. I don't think they can wear hats at all. So that's fine then. White monk. Leather clothing. So we'll buy 1 leather clothing. I think that might be it. Thanks for coming. Okay. Low shirkin. Wear the leather clothing. I mean, that's a lot of defense compared to not wearing anything, so... Oh, and for him, his secondary abilities, we could do Arts of War, so he does have a self-heal on that. We don't want to change yet because we haven't mastered First Aid yet. And this little guy also needs another battle. Bloodrans. That's an interesting name. So now we might have more than 1 quest that we can do. Quest roster. The Yellow Wings is the main quest. And then we've got the first step. I'll trade my Octar Tome of Medicine for your cactus fruit. But you require a cactus fruit and I don't have that. Green Dominion is very simple. It teaches you how to become Green Mage. Which is a, in my experience so far, bad, boring class. Rank 2. That should be the easiest one we can do. I do want to do optional stuff to get some more power. There we go. There's 4 green mages that we have to defeat. I wonder if there's anything else. Defeat all foes. Can't use reaction abilities. Well, we don't have any. Nim. Eggle. Nay. Loesch. Nethala. How about... yeah, and Blood. Blood, how about you go there? Because what you can already see on the map here is there's a chest right there. That's loot. There's a container right there. That's loot. If you get someone over there and instead of attacking, they can open that. Miss Midori. They're all named Miss Midori. Midori being Japanese for green. They are green mages. Green mage lends support in battlefield, shielding allies and crippling foes. It's mostly like status effect stuff. And they're green magic. They don't know any green magic yet. There we go. Is power the best? I don't know. We'll take it. Nurk. Elom Nurk. Green Dominion. Those have to be the ones we're after. Sounds like they're chanting a spell. Hey, what exactly are you doing over there? Green Dominion, he does. Nurg, grant us your power. Huh? Who can concentrate with this noise? The incantation is ruined. How close we'd come to divining a new magic. You will pay the price for disrupting these rites. So we gotta beat them up. What did you expect? Chanting some creepy magic in the middle of the woods. Oh, they get to go first. Their speed is much higher. Mostly because they are Viera, probably. I don't think they have any abilities, so... all they can do is melee attacks. Well, Blood here can take treasure. A potion. Whatever. Nay, you can wait. Okay, so a normal attack. 28 points, 18 points. Okay. Roundhouse is his new ability. 8 and 13. That's... So he would hit them both, but he would do so little damage that it's not even worth it doing that instead of just hitting one of them. Trust me, White Monk gets really good abilities, just not right away, I guess. Gonna focus fire on one. Try and get them out of the picture as quickly as I can. Eggle, you have incredibly limited range, don't you? But here I can hit all three, so obviously we'll go for that. She's not down. Would I be able to... not really. I think it's not worth... I think it's worth just standing still over attacking. Because I might need... Oh, they do have abilities, never mind. I might need her to cast Cure in a moment. Sleep. Miss. Very weak attack. The funny thing is there... Oh, she doesn't even have a weapon, that's why. I don't think... Oh, none of them have weapons. They're just beating with their fists. Let's see the one that had an ability if they have a weapon. There should maybe be the only one that does. Info. Yeah, they have a mace. And view abilities, so that might be the only. Sleep and blind. And spellbound, what does that do? Extends the duration of buffs and debuffs on the user. Oh, there's a little bit of lag in the game. Move. Well. Let's go up and just finish this one off. Bone chips. Cure. Cure Eggle. He's lost a little bit of health. Move up. Attack the next one. Now I'm gonna spread the damage a little. It's better to attack this one from the rear than the other one from the front. Ankle's gonna ignore this one. Move up and try and hit the other two. Because that is more efficient. Hitting two with your magic. If that connects blind, would not be good for me. Okay, so yeah. Because now his chance of hitting an enemy is way lower. If you'll recall in the first game, it could be hard to hit in the first place. What I can have Eggle do, or Eggle, have Loesch here. I'm just gonna start actually hitting people with her stick as well. I can have him move and try and get that treasure. Let's see if I can finish this one off. Yes. 2 down, 2 to go. Windstone, that's a good piece of loot, I think. Just move up. You can't really do anything. Move all the way up. Flank this one. So that one should be on low health now. Oh, KO. Never mind. That's even better. Birch. Angle, take a little step back. Use your magic. You can stand still, because you can hit her, right? Yeah. Now we want to actually take care not to defeat this one too fast, so we can have Loesch get that loot. So what if I try and steal Gil instead? 50% chance. Here we go. 110 Gil. Free money. If that's not a critical hit, then we'll be fine. Yep. You go and take the treasure. Eureka Crystal. And there we go. And we can finish this last one off. Waterstone. I am beaten. No, not yet has our power grown to maturity. Forgive us our anger. Fully a day we'd spent preparing, only to have it all come to naught. I go contrite. Let me share the wisdom of the Green Mage with you. Each month we come to this place to study the art of these magics. Join us, should you like. That's nice of you to offer, but I think I'll probably pass. Yeah, it's a Viera exclusive job. Hey, Loesch and Nathala leveled up. Oh, that's some good loot there from following the law. New abilities mastered. Okay, as usual, I gotta go into my menu. Nimrod mastered an ability, which means I immediately want to make him a thief, I think. Hey, Blue Mage, what do you need for that? 1 Black Mage ability. For Black Mage, you need 1 White Mage ability. Okay. Just thinking if I should do that. Paladin needs 3 soldiers. Ninja needs 4 thief abilities. I do want to go for ninja. I'm gonna swap to thief. Get that jackknife equipped. No, actually, never mind. I'm changed back to soldier. I want you to equip that big sword. X to remove equipment. It's a 2-handed sword, so I cannot wear a shield with it. Cuirass. Here it is, Iron Helm. Better defense, slightly worse resistance. Yeah, that's all good. Do we have anything better for you yet? No. What jobs could you be? White Mage is the only one. So Green Mage. I think it requires one white mage ability or something, but she already has that, so that's something we could do. Let's go back to town. And over in the shop. Battle mace. There we go. Green Mage can learn sleep, so we can do that. Thank you. Goodbye. Now we're changing our team quite fast and a lot, but in my view, I don't know how their stat growths are depending on the class. I know it does affect it. I know being a magic job does make it so your magic stats grow faster than your melee stats. But in my view, when you're getting ability points but not learning new abilities, it's wasted time and effort. So now I can make her a green mage and have white magic. Also counts as red magic on the side. So that's fine. And Eggle could be a white mage. And he could learn Cure. And have black magic on the side, so he could still do damage, but he can also cast Cure. And that will... Nay, it wouldn't matter too much for. But especially for Eggle, that will mean that he can go towards Illusionist. And eventually Alchemist if I want him to. Nath... Man, what are you, you don't have much going for you at all. Longbow. Yeah, that's good. Put on a hat. And you also put on a hat. And then we're all set for the next fight.